today we are making a martini gel candle. So without further ado, let's get started. We're in the kitchen because that's where you're going to need to make your candle at. Unless you have a Bunsen burner in your office, you're going to need to be in the kitchen. Alright, so first thing first, supplies. So first thing first, you got your martini glass, not alcohol, water. So you're going to fill this up with how much water basically will mimic how much wax you want to hear. So how full do you want this? Fill it up to that spot. So I got mine filled up with some regular sink water up to the spot that I need it. And then you're going to need your pitcher. This on Amazon, if you Google it, is going to be called a milk froster or a milk pitcher or whatever. You want one of these because this is going to go on your stove and it's not going to melt. Other candle pitchers are made out of plastic. They're made out of whatever. They're not stainless steel. They will melt on your burner. So get a milk froster or a milk pitcher, okay? So you got your whatever you want to use. If you're using a martini glass, a whiskey glass, a coffee cup, whatever you're going to use, fill it up with water first. And you pour it in here. And that's how you know how much gel wax to use. See what I'm saying? So I poured it in here. And it stopped right below 6 ounces. So I know I'm going to melt enough gel wax for only 6 ounces. Then you're going to pour this out, obviously. Alright. Next, you're going to need to wick this. And to make it fast and to get it kind of done, you're going to dry this out, obviously. I'm going to use my apron. And you're going to use your glue gun. And that's how we're going to do that. So the wick you're going to be using today is, these are 2 wicks from Mixky or Mixky, whatever it is. These are the wicks that I'm using for today. Like I said in my previous video, I double wick my candles. And then these are zinc wicks. It's kind of dirty, but this is what I use. And you're going to put some out. Kind of measure it. So you get this, hold on, you get the wick, you put it against this, you measure and you cut. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna measure it, stop right there, just like by my finger. I'm gonna cut it. All right. Once you cut it, you're going to feed it through here. I like to twist the top part of it. Then we're going to feed it through. Feed it through there. And there we go. You got your glue gun on. I think mine is hot and ready to go. So, that's what she said. You're going to get your, oh my bad, I'm doing too much, y'all. You're going to get your wick and you're going to glue it. So I have a video of me doing this kind of up close, but basically you're just going to glue it. It's just kind of weird doing this on camera, but yep, twist it around, twist it around, twist it around. You got that. This has a clear middle. You're going to put it right in the middle of the candle. I did not dry this out all the way. That's my problem, but that's how you're going to do that, okay? Alright, so I went in and I dried the middle part. Another thing you can do with your glue gun, go ahead and squirt some glue in the middle of it. And you place this right in the middle. It's not going to be crooked because it has a dip in the middle because this is a martini glass. It's done. Go ahead and sit it aside and you'll be good to go. On your burner, on your stove, go ahead and turn yours, mine is on 5, like the medium. So turn yours in the medium on 5. And you're going to get your pitcher. Make sure there's no water in here. Okay. And you're going to need your tub of gel wax. This is my tub of gel wax. We're going to go ahead and just take a chunk. Because you don't know how much you're going to need. So you're going to take a little chunk of it. Ooh. Lordy. Minority. Ugh. This is what it looks like. And you're going to put it in here. set it on the stove, let it marinate, and we'll be back for the pouring part and the next steps. All right, while the wax is melting, I want to add a little like salt around my rim to give it that realistic look. So what I did is I got these packs of glitter from the dollar store. Came like this. I got my Elmer's glue. I've used this in previous videos. And then I got this chunky glitter. I want to say this is from Hobby Lobby. I got all that together and I put it on a lid. You can put it on whatever you want to put it on, really. And what you're going to do, see, the wick is on there. It's got crud on it. Ugh, gross. Clean that off real quick. Anyway, you're gonna shake this up and spray it around the rim. Oh, now it came out like that. Okay, and then you're gonna roll it around like you would if you were salting the rim in real life. Literally, that's what we're literally gonna do. And let's do the other side. Good Lord, this is messy, honey. This is cute though. Okay, because it's giving a margarita. It's giving that. Do it again. You want to do this now before you put the wax in your candle, because then it's going to be a mess trying to do all of that. I'm telling you that right now. It's going to be a mess. And then look, we got a little cute little rim. It's a little messed up. We can always go in and tweak it a little bit. All right, let's see. There we go, honey. Go in a little bit more. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And it's cute, a vibe. All right, now let's go ahead and get into mixing this candle, okay? So your your pitcher is on the stove doing what it needs to do. Can you guys see that? You can. You get one of these. This is a stirrer. You find this online. A candle stirrer, candle mixer. It's metal, stainless steel. You'll get this. Start mixing around. Mixing around. Now, it's still chunky in there, so I'm just going to keep mixing a little bit. And what you want to do is you want to get your thermometer and check the temperature. Let's do that. So we got one of these like laser thermometer things and check the temperature. It's about 295. Let's check what that means. So when you do your candle or whatever, gel wax has a couple rules. So you add your color at 220 to 225 Fahrenheit. You add your fragrance next at 195, 225. And then you pour it into your container at 185 to 200. This is going to ensure max fragrance load when you're lighting it. This is also going to ensure you know, nothing happens, like you might break the glass because it's too hot, things of that sort. So we're kind of waiting till it gets all the way melted, and then we want to kind of drop the heat down and wait till we're at 220 to 225 to add the color into this. That's the next step we're going to do. Also, another step you can do is you can add some ice cube. This is a silicone ice tray. You can get this at home at the at-home store, Walmart, Target, Amazon, whatever. I have some fake ice cubes I made. They have a little glitter and stuff on it, but they look messed up. But this is what you're going to use, and you're following the same step. The same steps you're making a candle, you will use in this ice tray as well. This is so you can add ice cubes to your candle to give it a more realistic look. Now, if you don't want ice cubes, you don't have to do this step. But while you're doing this, go ahead and have maybe another one going, or do your ice cubes first. Because what you want to do is you want to wait till this candle gets a little bit almost done to add the ice cubes, but we're gonna get in that to a minute. So right now, keep stirring your wax to make your margarita candle. Okay, so I went ahead and took the picture off the burner and put it just literally on the countertop to let it cool off because it was getting to 300 and that was way too hot. And just turning off the stove is going to take longer. So checking the temperature right now, we're at again, the 230, so you'd be around 225. So not that far. You want to do, honestly, keep stirring it. You can go sit down, go handle some things, but you always want to make sure you keep stirring it because gel wax will start to thicken, and then you got to put it back in the heat, remelt it. We don't want to do that. So always remain to keep stirring it. If you can see me stir it, yeah, you want to keep stirring it around and go back to it. But like I said, let me check the temperature one more time. We are at 231. We almost there, honestly. Hold on, it's dropping. Oh, hold on. We almost there. Alright, we dang near there. We at 228. We need to be at 225. You're fine. So find the color that you want. I have a bag of colors. Hold on. I got a bag. So these little dies you can find off of Amazon. I got a whole bunch of different ones. Like that's just one for example. I kind of want to do this peachy one that I have. Oh yeah, we have a Wild Rose. It's called Wild Rose. I'm gonna use that one. And with liquid dyes, those are going to be the best ones to use for a gel wax. You don't want to use the block little chalky wax. You want to use a liquid color dye for a gel wax candle. You're going to take this, you're going to add just a few drops. 1, 2, I did 3. You're going to stir that around. Stir that around. This can sometimes drop the temperature, but what's really going to drop the temperature of your wax is going to be once you add that fragrance oil. That's why you pour the fragrance oil in at 185 to 200. So let's go ahead. I'm at a few more drops. I did have some dye already in my picture because I made a candle earlier, so be careful as you completely clean these out because it's going to take on whatever color that was previously in here sometimes. That looks good to me. Let's check the temperature. Ooh, we had dropped down around 215. So you add the fragrance oil at 195 to 225. Let's go and add that fragrance oil. Today I'm going to be using Black Cherry from Candle Science, and I'm going to use this beaker. It goes up to 50 ml, so you got to do a little bit of math. So we're at about 8 ounces. Okay, so like I said, I do use a fragrance chart. The chart's telling me I'm going to be about 20 on here. So you're going to get your fragrance oil. You're going to go to the 20 line. I'll show you right here. Pour till you get to 20. There you go. And then you're going to add that in. And we're going to stir it up. There we go. It was sitting, so it did get a little bit thick. So you always got to make sure you stir. The lower the temperature drops, the thicker it's going to start to get. Let's get our heat gun. Remember, we got to pour around 185 to 200. We are a little bit below that. We're like at 170 something. So we're going to go ahead and pour now, because it got a little bit too cold, which will happen if you see that, oh, it's a little bit below that. That is completely fine. You go ahead and get your glass. Ooh. You get this, and let's pour it in there. Oh, that looks so pretty. Look at that. It looks so good with the glitter around it. That looks so pretty. And then right here, you're going to let it just sit for a little bit. At this point, you can stop if you want to. Obviously, if you want to do ice cubes, you're more than welcome to do that. And like I said, you're going to get this, put it back on the stove on medium. You're going to get you some wax, put it in there, and follow those same steps. And then you're going to pour it in one of these things and let it get hard. I'll show you what a ice cube kind of looks like. It's going to get, should be looking like this. Now, the only thing I will say is when you want to do ice cubes, you want to plan that ahead. You want to do that, I would probably say a day ahead, because you want this to get fully solid like this. And these are the ice cubes. Obviously, you can cut these up, make them smaller, and put them in there. Now, if you don't want ice cubes, you don't have to do ice cubes. I'm going to let that sit, and then we'll come back to the final results of what this martini candle will look like. Hey, so here for an update. So it's been, I want to say about probably 5 hours. I will say 5 hours. The candle is done, honey. The candle, you know how Dairy Queen be doing them little, look at that. Baby, it's done. Oh yeah, it's done. It's done, because the thing is, if it wasn't done, it would start sliding a little bit. It's not doing that. It's done. It looks so good. It smells really good. The candle's done. At this point, you can just trim this wick down with just some regular scissors and light it if you want. I would give it a little bit longer to light it, but the candle's done. It's completely solid. At this point, you could add your ice cubes, but you would need to do like a blow dry, some kind of heat source to melt the ice cubes to the candle. But it's done, and we did it. You have now officially made a martini candle that smells delicious. Don't drink it, because that would be very deadly probably, but you're done. So if you want to make another candle, let me know which one we should make next. But we are done with our martini glass candle for the day. Know that I love you, God. Have a great day. Bye.